Welcome to the channel, Babycakes or Co.
What up, what up? Welcome to Babycakes or Co. We're going to get into it today and do a Pickacard on what your haters don't want you to know. We'll also get into some signs of who this may be. But as you can see on the screen here, you have two options to choose from. We have group 1 and group 2. Pause the video if you need to meditate on your option. As always, timestamps will be listed below. Thank you so much. What's going on, group 1? We're going to get into it and find out what your haters don't want you to know. All right, this video is just to bring you awareness and to let you know who you need to look out for, who has your best interest, and then also what to kind of keep to yourself and not let certain people around you who are your haters, even the ones that are secretly hating on you and hidden enemies, know your plans or your next move so they can't plot or send negative energy towards it. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to go on with the who first. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit, for letting me be a clear vessel for channeling for group 1. Who does group 1 need to look out for, Holy Spirit, when it comes to their haters? All right, so you need to look out for somebody that's very evil. It's a very evil, wicked person. Like, they really don't like you. This person could be lonely, or they could feel very lonely, very depressed. This could be someone with short hair or shorter than yours. This could be someone who's in their 40s or 50s, so they could be from between the age of 40 to 50. This could be someone who also has a baby or wants a baby. They could have just had a child, something like that. This could also be someone who's small built, okay? So they could be on the smaller side. So all those signs may not resonate, so take what does. All right, let's get more into it and see. Let me shuffle the cards. All right, let's see, Holy Spirit. What is it that... Ooh, these cards is having attitude. These cards are having attitude. They don't want to shuffle right. So whoever the hell this is, they are definitely upset with you. They upset. All right, this could be someone who feels stuck or trapped in their life. They could be very, very miserable, very bitter, but they don't want you to know that they feel stuck and trapped. All right, they can want you to feel the same way. They could be like, moving things around the house, or bless you. They could be confirmation too. Yeah, they could be moving things around the house, like just very upset. Could be possibly throwing things around, cursing you. Let's see, what is it, Holy Spirit, that group 1's haters don't want them to know? They don't want you to know that they plan on canceling something, or they plan on not showing up when it comes to maybe something that you're trying to host or do. They don't want to support you. They really don't want to be there. And they're hoping that whatever it is, if you do have any plans, they're hoping that others don't show up for you. What is it that group 1's haters don't want them to know, Holy Spirit? Plastic surgery gone wrong. So some of them could have gotten plastic surgery done. Some sort of, could be a BBL. It could be anything done. Their lips done. I don't know. And it just didn't, or they could have got surgery done. Something along the lines of that. But they don't want you to know that they hate it and they wish they never got it done. Or this is something that they want to get done because they don't feel good about their body. Maybe you have a better body than them. All right, for others too, I'm kind of getting, if you did get some sort of work done, they don't want you to know that it looks really good on you. Or they're preying on your downfall, and they don't, if you do plan on getting some sort of BBL or something along the lines of that, they want the plastic surgery to go completely wrong. They want it to go left. They want that BBL to stink. They don't want the healing to fully heal. They just wishing all sorts of bad stuff on your surgery that you're getting done here, because they're mad because they can't probably afford it. That's for some. Or they just are upset that you about to be looking snatched, like you're gonna be looking good. But they're really praying on your downfall when it comes to you getting some sort of work done here. All right, and then for others, I get they really hate that they got their body work done, like they got something done on their body, because they were probably trying to look like you or compete with you. And now they feel more insecure about their body. Yeah. They don't want you to know that they're very fearful. They're very fearful of you, or very maybe nervous when it comes to you. You make them nervous, or they're fearful because you did get stuck and trapped. Maybe they're fearful to leave a situation. Or they're very fearful to get some sort of plastic surgery done. Like they really don't want to do it, but maybe they're just doing it to compete with you or something like that, okay? But they don't want you to know that they're scared or scared of you or something like that. Or they want you to be very fearful. They don't want you to have courage and step out and go for your dreams. They don't want you to be bold. They don't like that you're the opposite of them and you are accomplishing so much and putting yourself out there and you're showing up for yourself every day. Yeah, they could be also arguing with their partner a lot over you. So they don't want you to know that you make them feel insecure when it comes to, like, even if their partner even talks to you for a second, or it just something very light, not even like that. You know, it's like they feel so upset when, you know, that you get attention from their person. All right. And then others, I'm kind of getting that they want you to argue with your partner. They want to stir up some drama with you and your partner. Yeah. They like to see you guys bickering and going back and forth. They want you to be as miserable as them in their relationship, if they're in a relationship or not. All right, let's see. Let's get one more. Sex demon, very lustful too. They could be dealing with a partner who is very much so all about just always wanting sex, or has a sex problem, or a serial cheater. But they also don't want you to know too that this is a struggle for them to be monogamous, you know, or it's a struggle for them to not have an addiction to sex, you know, because some of them could actually be in porn or maybe a sex worker or something like that, and this is how they kind of pay their bills, something along the lines of that. But yeah, they don't want you to know that they're truly an incubus, succubus, Jezebel spirit, and all they want from you is sex, or they want you to be possessed by some sort of, I don't know, like they may be wanting to put you around lustful people. They want you to have you break up with your partner, or you guys separate, you know. So be careful who tries to invite you or have certain temptation around you, because I feel like these people are trying to intentionally break you guys up if you're in a relationship, or they're trying to get you around other people who are very reckless and are very weak-willed. So be careful who you have around you. Don't drink around these people, because they could even be trying to get you in a situation where something could happen to you. But this is someone who's hating on you and only wants to use you for your body. Like, they really have a sex problem. They have a sex demon attached to them, on them. It's an issue here. All right, that's for some. And then for others, I just get like, they have someone that they're with who is like this, or they're struggling with this themselves, and they're not happy, and they need help, and they know they do. All right, group one, that's what it is. You guys take care of yourself as always. Welcome to reading group two. We're going to get into it and find out what your haters don't want you to know. I'm doing this reading to help you be aware of who this may be, what to look out for, so that you won't share too much around these people, so they won't be able to even have the opportunity to send negative energy towards your plans, or just people who are close to you. None of that. All right, but let's tap in. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for letting me be a clear vessel for channeling. Let's get some signs of who this may be for you. All right, who are we talking about here, Holy Spirit? Who are group two's haters here? Your haters definitely don't like your happiness. They don't like how you find true joy and happiness in the simplest and smallest things, okay? Because I have a little paper in here that was in here on accident. But something about your happiness really triggers your haters. So they definitely don't want you to know that they wish they had happiness like you. All right, so signs of who your haters may be are a niece of yours. It could be a niece. All these signs may not resonate, by the way, too. It could also be someone who's a copycat, someone who loves to copy and do everything you do. This could be a child who's hating on you, someone else's child, or your child. Daughter, could be a daughter of yours or someone's daughter. This could also be someone who is like a blogger, or they vlog, some sort of writer as well. Yep. A lover of yours, if you're messing around with anybody, this is a lover who's hating on you. And then we also have somebody tatted up, okay? Someone who has a lot of tattoos, or someone who has some tattoos. So those are some signs. All right, but let's get into it and see, what your haters don't want you to know, group two. Let's go. All right, what is it that group two's haters don't want them to know? Holy Spirit. Your haters don't want you to have no direction, no help, no independence, no guidance. They can't stand that you are starting to receive a lot of clarity about your path, your journey, your calling, your purpose. They hate that you're getting clear on a lot of things. A lot of that mental fog is going away that they were trying to send towards you. And these could also be people who are in this position too themselves. Okay, well, maybe you guys are still trying to figure out your life. You know, we all are in some sort of way, right? We're still trying to grow, evolve. But this could be people who, your haters, they're seeing you thrive in some sort of way, in some sort of capacity here where you're more happier in your life. But they don't want you to know that. They can't stand that you're starting to receive a lot of guidance, a lot of help, even from your spirit team, angels, God, all of that. They hate that you're figuring things out. And like I said, these people could be hating because they may not be where they want to be. And something about you triggers them because maybe you're doing something that they want to do. Or they may be prideful to ask you for help. Let's see, Holy Spirit. Your haters don't want you to know, too, that they gave up their innocence, their virginity. Or someone took this from them. Unfortunately, someone could have taken their virginity. I don't know if this is like a child or daughter or niece. They may be, unfortunately, something could have happened to them. And I don't know why they're directing their anger towards you now. But it's something along the lines of, maybe, or they want to give up their innocence. They don't want to, or, they don't want to be a good girl, good guy anymore. I don't know, something along the lines like that. Or they want to take something from your child. They could be wanting to do something to your daughter or something weird like that. Or take away their purity, their innocence, and make them mean. Something weird like that I'm picking up on here. It's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. But just something about either they gave up, something could have happened to them sexually, or they want something to happen to your child or you if you're someone who's even like celibate or at the moment, or you're trying to, or you're a virgin in some sort of. They want you to give it up. They want you to let it go. They want to hit it. They're tired of waiting, especially if you guys are talking to someone who is, because you did get lover here. So if you're talking to anybody, this person is not really waiting. If you have somebody waiting to have sex, if you're waiting to have sex with somebody, this person's not really doing it for the right reasons, and they definitely could be entertaining someone else getting sex somewhere else, okay? Or be careful who you have around your children or your daughter, nieces, or something like that, because this could be someone who is wanting to do this to anybody young around you. Yeah, okay, wow. As that comes out, the STD card comes out. The STD card comes out, so your haters don't want you to know that they have some sort of STD. But they want you to give it up. Even if you're not a virgin or something like that, this would be like your guys' first time where this person just wants to have sex with you. This person don't want you to know that they have something. You guys could be coming from group 1 because we did get like the sex demon, lustful person. So you could be dealing with someone very lustful. Just wanting to take advantage of something good, of a good woman or a good man, or of your celibacy, wanting to mess that up, or just even like take your want to taint your body, wants to possess it. They need to feed the beast. Robbery of business. So somebody wants to rob your business. If you guys have a business, this person wants to rob you, scam you. Because you're dealing with a fraud here, so don't trust them with your money, or even look, because we did get no direction, no help. This person doesn't really want to help you with this business. They're trying to take advantage, or they're trying to get something out of it. So be careful who you decide to partner with or anything like that, because this person plans on robbing your business or taking your inventory supplies or something along the lines of that. This is what they don't want you to know. They plan to set you up or plot something here. Something about disrespect from your kids or their kids. So your haters don't want you to know that they have their kids. They told their kids to disrespect you. So this is like a niece or someone's daughter or child, something along the lines of that. They told their kids to disrespect you or to bully your kids, to bully your kid or your children, or to act mean with them. Like they did this. This is a person who is grooming their daughter for the streets. This is a person who really has a problem with you, where now it's like they could be a narcissist, where they're starting to use their kids, because usually that's how it goes anyways when you're dealing with toxic people, narcissists. They're grooming their kids to be this way. So they don't want you to know that they told their kid to disrespect you, or they didn't check their child on disrespecting you. And they also may be trying to influence your children, if you have any, or niece or something like that, to disrespect you in some sort of way. Something along the lines of kids being disrespectful, or them not wanting your kids to like you, trying to stir up some mess or create some sort of false story here. Paint you as some sort of bad person here. All right, let's get one more. Very much so dealing with a toxic person. Toxic people here I'm getting to. Yeah, your haters don't want you to know that they want you to stay lost and so confused on your path. It's crazy because we got the we got the no direction card, right? They don't want you having any guidance, no help, no spiritual GPS. They don't want you getting clear about where you're going because they don't feel like they're going anywhere in their life. They're bored with their life because they're too busy probably focused on you, seeing you happy, obviously, in many ways. If you have children, this person could be triggered by your children, your child, your daughter. They could be triggered by you having a connection with your niece. Something about girls, little girls, though. But this is someone who your haters don't want you to know that they wish you were still lost and so confused. They just can't stand that you have purpose. They can't stand that you are getting so just clear on so much. And happiness and you're so happy. Like this really bothers them. Really boils something up in them, for sure. They liked when you didn't really know what was going on. You didn't really know what to do, and just so much. And, they also don't want you to know that this is them too. They feel so lost. They feel so confused about what they want to do, who they are. They don't want you to know that they're going through some sort of identity crisis. They don't know what they want to do with their life. They don't know. They don't have that. They just feel soulless. Like they don't have the spiritual connection. They don't have the protection they feel or the guidance. They just feel like a black hole. Very depressed. And they're so miserable. They're not happy at all. And they don't want you to know that. They're very fearful. Didn't you guys get the fearful card here? No, you didn't. So some of you guys could be coming from group 1. But yeah, they're very fearful about their life and fearful of what's going to happen to them, because I feel like some of them could be also being haunted by, dark spirits, even like certain deities, whatever you want to call it, that maybe they owe, or, because they've done dark things, wicked things, black magic, and so they have to pay up in some sort of way. And unfortunately, that's what I said, be careful. Be careful who you have, if you have any children or daughters around these individuals or this person. Because this is people who are very reckless, very evil. All right, group 2, that's what it is. You guys take care of yourself as always.